immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
We heard you hammering. Stop by and lend your hand, Injun. Maybe you was deaf when we said we don't need no Injun doctors in this settlement. Now take down that sign and get.
The nails in that sign won't pull out easily. And you can tell whoever sent you that neither will I.
Now let's show him how to take down that sign.
Don't come any closer.
I got something here that'll suck the blood out of you easier than any of your leeches, Indian. I'm gonna cut that hammer right out of your hand, clean up to your wrist. Hit 'em, boys. Maybe if I give you a taste of redskin medicine and lifted your hair, you'd listen next time a white man spoke to you, providing you live.
Chingachgook.
Injun, that rifle you're carrying ain't big enough to stop all of us.
Would you like to place a wager on that, mister? You're mussing the doctor's shirt.
You ain't got no call busting here what ain't your business, stranger. The citizens of this town and said...
First time I ever saw the citizens of any town hold a meeting with killing knives in their hands. Now drop the knives. The meeting's adjourned.
If you're around enough, stranger, you'll learn yourself a lesson. Injuns and Injun lovers ain't wanted here.
Hold it, Chingachgook. Easy. Folks say I'm the learning sort. I just might take the time to study this lesson. If you want your knives back, they'll be at the trading post. Now get. Hello, Doctor.
Hawkeye. Chingachgook. Thank the good Lord you got my letter. My home is yours.
This certificate would never have been possible without your aid and encouragement.
All we did was nod our heads when the doctor from the college asked us if you had any sense.
I'm beginning to wonder if your faith in me wasn't a mistake.
Oh, we make mistake only if our brother loses faith in himself.
Don't worry about that, Chingachgook. I'm proud of what I have accomplished. I'm the only doctor in the territory. It's just that I don't like having my skill judged by the color of my skin.
People come in all shapes and sizes and colors. It's going to take a while before they can all learn to live together.
The people in this town have never given me a chance, Hawkeye. From the day I arrived here with my wife and child, there has been hate and violence toward us.
Hawkeye!
Well, Cuchilla.
And Chingachgook!
Hey, let's see here. Well, he's growing.
Aren't I big enough for a long rifle yet?
I don't know. Maybe another year.
Hey, Cuchilla! Excuse me, that's my friend.
That little boy out there is the son of Jess Adams, who runs the trading post and whose voice is raised loudest of all against me.
Out there is hope for future. Your papoose and papoose of Adams play together only now. But soon they grow into big braves. Live together, work together to make this happy land. They become blood brothers, like Hawkeye and me.
I got some tools back at Pa's shed. Let's get them, then you can show me how to make this bow and arrow. You really want me to? Of course I do. Ain't nobody else I'd rather play with or talk to around here. That goes for me too, Ted. Come on, let's go.
Here, let me give you a hand, Miss Brent.
This is woman's job. Your food cooks. I go to clean sign.
It can wait.
No stain must show on sign. It must be bright as the star you follow, my husband.
With a wife like that, you'll be all right. Won't be long before the settlers around here will be dropping by for the loan of a cup of flour. Some of that learning you got up there.
If all I needed to keep that sign hanging were love and faith, there'd be no problem.
Sign is wood. Only good for fire. Unless tell people you are doctor here and here.
You are right, my brother. Foolish anger and pride make me forget that I owe a duty to more than just myself. I am fortunate that I have friends whose hearts beat loud enough to make me remember.
Doc, in order to keep that star that your wife's out there cleaning up shining, I think maybe Chingachgook and me will hang around for a while. Keep an eye on it.
Grjngo, guzzling rum gully, and ain't gonna get that Indian hightailing it for the deep woods.
You're the one with all the ideas, Adams. I'm just supposed to see they're carried out.
Grjngo, you gotta think for yourself, sometimes. If and we let Tanama get a stronger foothold in this place, before you can say daffodilly, Indians is gonna start figuring they got rights. You'll have them living in cabins all around here.
Here comes that Indian lover.
Boys here tell me you kinda broke up their funnin'.
I reckon we were a little hasty taking their playthings away from them.
I was only trying to get a few laughs. Wasn't you, Grjngo?
Mighty comical joke we busted onto, huh, Chingachgook?
Next time white man make joke like that, maybe die laughing.
Well, you told Grjngo you bring these here, so you're a man of your word. Outside of that door, there's a road leading out of town. You better take it.
It's a mighty peculiar road. When we first saw it, it was leading into town.
Yeah, that's the way roads are. They lead in and out of places. And we're powerful particular who takes the road leading in here. Them we don't like, we shows the way out. Especially Injuns and Injun lovers.
We'll be taking the road out of town when we make up our own minds about it.
You renegade, get out of my store. Go and get out. And take that filthy Indian with you.
Remember, white man, when heart is full of hate, sometimes may choke in throat.
What'd I tell you? Treat those Indians nice, they'll crawl all over you.
White man's talk make me feel like going warpath. He is bad medicine.
I've known men like him before. Call themselves decent citizens. Well, they are for the most part. But something in them is kind of twisted about people who don't look like them or think like them.
He has twist in spirit up here.
Go get Dr. Tanama. Mister, your wife looks like she might be needing a doctor.
I'm getting her to one, if I can make it to Elkville.
Elkville's 50 miles. She doesn't look like she's fit for that kind of traveling.
Well, what else can I do? It's better than sitting around the cabin watching her suffer.
There's a sign over there. Says there's a certified doctor right here in town.
There ain't no redskin doctor gonna touch my wife.
Come Judgment Day, I suppose you figure on telling your wife you let her suffer and die just because you didn't like the color of red. You may as well go home, Doc, unless you want to stand here and watch a man murder his own wife.
What's wrong with her, Doctor? What's wrong?
Move back, please. Put him to bed at once, Mrs. Phelan. Dose him every 3 hours with a teaspoon of these bitters. That'll take the ache and fever out of him.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. That's my 4th patient today, thanks to you, Hawkeye.
You can thank Mrs. Jeffries and your own skill. Ever since you chased the fever out of her, she's done nothing but praise you to the other women folk. Has Grjngo been bothering you?
He's been avoiding me as though I had the plague. I'm afraid that he and Adams are up to something, though. Look. He's been standing out there all day.
He's not standing out there because he likes sunning himself.
All right, boys. Now stay away from that Indian doctor, or next time it'll be worse. You were told not to go to Tanama's. Are you going to let that Injun tend your wife again?
No more. No more.
Just let him know there ain't no place for redskins in a white man's town.
He follows me everywhere, watching like a cat at a mouse hole. If it weren't for Mara and Cochia, I'd blast that laughter down their throats with a musket.
Now, that won't solve anything.
They're responsible for my patients being intimidated. I visited them all. I see signs of violence, yet they keep silent. It's Adams. His hate is behind all this.
Saying it doesn't prove it.
None of them will ever have the courage to seek treatment from an Indian doctor again. I might as well take down that sign and go back to living in a teepee.
Now, simmer down, Tanama. Getting all riled up isn't the answer to anything.
It's not advice I need, Hawkeye. It's proof that Adams is behind all this violence.
Well, proof is truth. And truth has a way of springing up as bright as a daisy in a weed patch. Now, you just look after your place, Doc, and me and Chingachgook will see if there isn't something we can do about this. Looks more to me like a couple of fistfuls of knuckles fell on your face.
It was an accident, I tell you. A couple of shakes fell off the roof and hit me in the face.
I'm hearing you, but I'm not believing you. Think it over, Mr. Jeffries. Your wife wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for Doc Tanama. If that doesn't mean anything to you, think of the other settlers. The men, women, children who may be needing his help. I don't think Adams and Grjngo have the right kind of medicine. Come on, Chingachgook.
Hawkeye. It was no accident. They were hooded men. They said they'd kill me if we went to Tanama again.
Did you know any of them?
I told you they were hooded.
They didn't have hoods on their tongues or on their fists.
Well, it could have been Grjngo, but how can I be sure? It happened so fast.
The next time you hear Grjngo's voice, listen real good. If you've got an ounce of decency in you, you won't be too scared to point an accusing finger at him.
When fear make man speak lie, maybe more fear make man speak with straight tongue.
Hey, that's a pretty engine bull he's got. If you ask me, it's too good for him. Hey, where are you going, Injun? What's the matter? Don't you understand English? Maybe a little Injun talk will help you understand. I'll take that. Hey, let's show them, fellers. You want to fight, too? No, but if I have to. What are you butting in for? He's nothing but a... He's my friend. Come on, guys. Hey, hey, Ted! Sorry, Ted. Here. Oh, forget it. It's your slick. You really like it? This is where you string it. When you get a good piece of rawhide, I'll show you.
Get home.
But, Pa!
Don't make me tell you again. I'm gonna learn you to stay away from my boy.
What do you think you're doing, Adam?
You're still interfering, eh? Well, just stand right there, and you'll see how decent folks takes care of rubbish. No, I ain't no street brawler. If you ain't out of this town within 24 hours, you'll be carried out. Feet first. I ain't finished with you yet either. You
Here's Cochia's bow. His good bow.
It's not mine. I don't want it.
It's a dark time for a little boy when he feels hate that he can't understand.
It's not good for young papoose to feel hate in life.
Your wife must be bad cook.
To have appetite, a man must have accomplishment.
Chia, what is the matter?
Cochia, when I was a boy, I was taught never to show tears.
You were an Indian. You lived like an Indian. But what is our son? I'll tell you. He's neither red nor white. He's nothing.
Mara,
I can't help it. I've tried. I can turn the other cheek. So can you. But a little boy. What do they want of him?
before we accuse, let us learn what brought the tears.
Tell us, Cochia.
He called me rubbish. He was gonna hit me.
Who?
Mr. Adams. He hates me. He hates all of us. Just because we're Indians. Why? What's wrong with us? Are we evil?
Tanama, what are you going to do?
I'm still an Indian. And like my father before me, my son is my honor. I go now to my enemy's house to hurl the arrow of war at his feet.
Answer me. Ain't you heard me tell you 100 times you can't trust an Indian? And how many times have I told you how they massacred your grandpa? You know my rules. Wait outside.
I come to tell you my rules. Lay a hand once again on my son and I'll kill you.
I'll learn you to threaten me, you...
Fair's fair, Mr. Adams. But emptying a pistol into an unarmed man isn't. Come on, Tanama.
Stop him! All right, back to the place.
All right, your fun's over.
Rush him, he won't shoot.
But me will. And you'll be first to die.
Well, we did what we come for anyway.
That you did, Mr. Adams. But when folks around here come to their senses, you'll be the one who's run out, not Tanama. Now get.
Need that living in a teepee with a blanket around my shoulders.
I just want to say I'm sorry for what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry, poor Indian boy.
How did it happen?
Zeb.
He's losing blood fast.
Maybe his father can find a doctor. I understand there's a pretty good one in Elkville.
Well, come on, drink up. Then we can all go out and enjoy seeing Tanama head for the woods.
Adam.
What happened?
It was an accident. He was fighting some boy named Zeb.
Grjngo, get the barber.
Wait, you blind fool. All a barber knows is bloodletting and cupping. Your boy's head is busted. He's been losing blood by the buckets. You need a real doctor.
You know we ain't got one.
Adams, your stubborn stupidity is going to cost you your boy's life. He's going to die if you don't change your way of thinking about Tanama. And right now, after all you've done to him, I don't know if I can talk him into helping you or not. But if you say the word, I'll try. If I believed in signs and miracles, I'd believe that the good Lord gave you this chance to clean the black hate out of your heart. Unless your hate's bigger than your love for him.
Oh, Tanama wouldn't help me anyway.
The doctor's duty is to the weak, regardless of his personal feelings. Forgive me, Hawkeye, for letting anger make me forget my vows.
Tanama, he's all I got. Help him. My son.
I'll do what I can. Take off his coat. He needs blood. I've seen it done, but it's very dangerous. They take blood from a sound person and put it in the sick one's veins. It's the only way. But I must warn you, there is a chance that the new blood may be poisonous. There's no way of telling until after it's been transferred. Well, do we try it or not?
Use mine.
Or mine. We're friends. We could be blood brothers.
They're the same age. They have the same purity.
We all bleed the same color, Mr. Adams.
Make room for Cochia to lie on the table beside Ted. I always seem to be saying goodbye to you and Chingachgook.
Well, each man has his own world, Tanama. Yours is here, and ours is out there in the forest.
Ted! Hey, Ted! Well, always know where to find you two wild Indians. How'd you like something for your sweet tooth, eh?
Candy.
Looks like you won't have to worry about the future.
You see? Like I tell you, all future be happy now.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachcook, last of the Mohicans. The immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
These Delaware braves.
Chingachgook. Look.
Those prints made by white man's horse.
Shoes fitted by a good blacksmith. White man's heavy boot.
What do we do about this?
We'll go to Fort Roberts and report it.
Major Tilton, it's a plain case of murder. Those two Indians didn't have a chance.
You may be right, Hawkeye. Perhaps those two Indians were shot by white men, but no chance to defend themselves. But I wonder if they were utterly without guilt on their own.
What do you mean by that, Major?
Do you know a town site called Tarrytown?
Yeah, it's not far from here.
Well, it depends upon what you would call far. At any rate, a merchant of that town, a Mr. Benjamin Stanwell, runs a supply store. Over a period, 3 of his wagons have been robbed. One of his drivers has been murdered by Delaware Indians.
That's not true. Delaware peaceful tribe. Make treaty. Not kill anybody.
According to our reports, the contrary is true. Others have suffered also. You can scarcely blame some of them if they sought revenge upon those 2 Delawares you found.
I'd like to hear more about those reports, Major.
That's simply done. Ask Mr. Stanwell to come here, please. I have reason to believe that Mr. Stanwell is an honorable man. He made a special trip here, alone, and laid certain charges, specifically against the Delawares.
Major?
Mr. Stanwell, I want you to meet these 2 men.
Yes, I saw them arrive. The one they call Hawkeye and Chingachgook.
Mr. Stanwell, these 2 men question your charges that the Delawares are guilty of the crimes you say they committed.
If the Major will allow me to put a question or 2 of my own to these men.
Permission granted.
I understand from the word around the fort that you've been away for the past 3 months, trapping.
That's right.
Have you paid a visit to the Delaware tribe since your return?
We go tomorrow.
Then how do you know that the things that I say about the Delaware are not true?
Delaware chief and tribe, my brothers.
These things you say happened. How can you be sure they're Delawares?
As I told the Major, I had a good description of them from the wagoners who came through the experiences alive.
They were Delawares.
That's all, Mr. Stanwell. I'm sorry to detain you. I know you're on your way back to Tarrytown.
Oh, thank you, Major. I'm truly sorry about this. I know how you must feel.
You see, gentlemen.
He not tell truth.
That's a serious charge, Chingachgook.
Major, the job of the Army is to keep peace in the settlements. You want every Indian tribe to be a friendly one.
Of course.
Ever think what'll happen if you're wrong about the Delawares? Blaming them for crimes that they're not responsible for? Well, Chingachgook and I know this territory and its people pretty well. Give us a week to learn what we can before you take any action against the Delawares.
When you report whatever you find, even if the Delawares are guilty as charged by Mr. Stanwell.
We give you our word, Major.
Go ahead.
Stanwell not like Indian?
Yeah, and he doesn't like Delawares in particular.
Must be reason.
Yeah, we'd better learn what it is.
We follow him to Terrytown?
Later, maybe, but first let's talk to the Delawares. If they're in a mood to talk and not wearing war paint.
War. Fight. Kill. That's what Delaware do now. Time for talk is over.
That not sound like great Chief Black Fox, man of wisdom and peace.
2 more Delaware braves killed by bad white man. Chief cannot stop braves of tribe.
The Indians can't fight the white men. War's no good for anyone.
White men kill, we kill. No good braves die for nothing.
That's right, Black Fox. But your quarrel isn't with all white men, just the ones who are doing you harm.
Delaware not know these men.
What if we can find out who these men are?
How many sons?
7?
Too long.
How many sons it take young braves to reach happy hunting ground if great Manitou not like battle in which they die?
It is agreed. You have 7 sons. If men not found by them, Delaware moves on warpath. Kill all white people.
I carry this word in your name.
Fort Roberts, that way.
Time for that later. We've got another visit to make.
Oh, Terrytown?
Yeah, that guy Stanwell keeps sticking in my craw. I'd like to find out just what he's up to.
All this kingly tract of land. And at present, the Delaware Indians occupy it. We want them off of it. Blaisdell, as government land agent, you'll see to it that I, with my rather honorable reputation as land speculator, will be presented with the first opportunity to purchase that land. At the very hour, the exact hour, the government repossess it from the Delaware. Ben, you got those Delawares so mad they'll go out on the warpath.
I think I've done what I had to do rather well, Mr. Johnson.
And give them still more cause. If the Delaware goes on the warpath, the troops will step in. And once that happens, we'll be in clover. The Delaware will be put on a reservation, and all that territory put up for sale by the Indian Land Agency. And so far, the goose hangs high.
Not as high as I'd like to see it. There's a man the Indians call Hawkeye. He might give us trouble.
And get rid of him. It's as simple as that.
Well, job's done. Good.
Another one of Stanwell's supply wagons. Well, nothing seems to be missing.
This Delaware moccasin.
Yeah, it's a Delaware design, all right. Chingachgook. You read what I read?
That white man print. Indian walk like this. White man like this. This prove nothing but white man here.
All right, boys, mount up.
Wait a minute, Ben. Look. Pete, get that rope.
Whoever did this here wants the Delaware Indians to be blamed for it.
Stay where you are and don't move.
Oh. What are you 2 renegades doing here?
Well, we were on our way to Tarrytown. We heard rifles.
You're a liar. You and your Indians killed my men.
It's a funny thing, Stanwell. You don't seem very surprised to find your men dead. None of you care enough to take a close look at them.
We didn't have to.
I didn't think you did.
You and your men kill them. Make people think Delaware do this.
Well, that's a pretty smart Indian you've got here.
We tell Major at Fort Roberts. He believe.
I don't think Mr. Stanwell's too worried about that. Seems to me he has other plans for us.
Excellent reasoning, my friend. I have indeed. I don't think the Major will object too much when we tell him that we hung the 2 leaders of the Delawares that did this. All right, men, bring them out here. We'll hang them. Al, looks like we've lost him. Come on, let's report back to Major Tilton. Two more of my men killed. There's no doubt about it now, sir. That white renegade and his Indian friend are plotting an Indian insurrection. It'll be a full-scale war next. Unless you move against the Delaware Nation now, at once.
Mr. Stanwell, you're not giving me orders, I'll let you know. I have no mind to move against the Delawares, as you suggest. Take up 2 details. Take charge personally. Bring Hawkeye and Chingachgook back, dead or alive.
Yes, sir.
They'll keep searching for us like that night and day until they prove something or we do.
We prove first.
We better hurry.
Big hurry. 4 sons gone already. Stanwell make many strange visits tonight.
Yeah. First the Indian Land Agent's office, and now in here.
You know who lived there?
Yeah, Ira Johnson. He's a land speculator. Meeting at this time of night with the Indian Land Agent and a merchant. I'd sure like to get an earful of what's going on in there.
We know here so far.
You're right. It's too much of a risk. That dog's barking might have alerted them.
What we do now?
I've got another idea.
Contracts and obligations appertaining to relations between various Indian tribes and His Majesty's government. If the Delaware, at any time and for any reason, take up arms and attack a colonial settlement as an act of war, the lands on which the Delaware nation reside, and all title and claim thereto, shall be forfeited to the Crown. There you have it, gentlemen. The final step to be taken in our little plan.
I don't think I quite understand, Mr. Johnson. No white settlement has been attacked by the Delaware.
Not yet, maybe, but one will. At dawn tomorrow.
Well, how can you be so certain, Mr. Johnson? In spite of all Ben's efforts, the Delaware haven't gone on the warpath yet.
Nevertheless, they'll make that attack at dawn, Blaisdell. I'll guarantee it.
How can you be so sure, Ben? How can you positively guarantee that the Delaware will... Oh, I see. You mean that you will?
So? Now we're all in agreement. The risk is big, but our entire gamble is big, and we'll take it.
No hurry about that, Mr. Blaisdell.
Who are you?
Never mind about that. I'd like to take a look at that book, if you don't mind.
Book?
Yes, that book that you got there in your hand.
You can't look at this. It's government property.
Government records are open to the people. I'm one of the people, and I want to see it. Let's see what you have marked. Well, this is interesting. The Delawares take up arms at any time for any reason. The land on which the Delaware nations reside will be forfeited to the Crown.
I not hear of that law.
I reckon a lot of other people haven't either. Buried in this stack of writing. But I think it explains a few things. Thanks for your trouble.
And they can't have more than a 5-minute start. Now, Mr. Blaisdell told you the way they went, so go and get them.
Now, just one thing more. You've got 2 hours to do it in. After that, come on back. We have a lot of work to do before this night's over.
Ashes are dead. It's an old fire. We've been out too long. Our time's up. Turn me. Circle the area. See if you can find tracks and in what direction they're leading. Then come back fast and join us. We're gonna move.
Sure thing, Fitz.
Come on.
We make plenty tracks. He follow.
It's time that tree.
What's your name?
Turnley.
One of Stanwell's men, huh? What's he got in mind for you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've got a job to do. What is it? Where do you meet Stanwell next?
You must have been living alone in the forest too long. I'm not telling you anything.
All right, Chingachgook. Give him the Mohican treatment.
You're not going to do anything to me, Indian. No, wait a minute, Indian.
When you get through with him, meet me back at camp.
I don't want to watch this. No, wait, I'll tell you what you want to know.
All right, what have you got to say?
Stanwell's got us meeting back at Johnson's place in half an hour.
How many are there?
6.
All right, then what?
Then we go to Kingstown.
For a raid?
That's right.
Dressed as Delaware Indians?
Right.
Where do you get the Indian clothes?
Stanwell got them. They're in the stable.
Take him back to Fort Roberts. Tell Major Tilton where Stanwell is going. Tell him to arrest Blaisdell and Johnson.
When's Stanwell coming, Fitz? He'll be right along. You know, it's going to be a cold morning. Not with all the shooting, it ain't.
Everything all ready, Fitz?
Right, Ben.
Right, count the roll.
Davis.
Yeah.
Rutledge.
Yeah.
Downs. Here. Turnley.
Yeah.
Shepherd. Here. Burrow. Here. Everybody mount.
right, come on, come on. Now, Kingstown's just through that timber over there. They all know what to do. Shoot into the houses. Do a lot of Indian war yelling. If anyone gets in the way, kill. Get out fast. All right.
Maybe we better wait a minute, Stanwell.
Wait for what?
Well, these men have been doing a lot of shooting and killing for yourself and Johnson and Blaisdell. Now you're asking them to do a lot more.
It's what you're being paid for and paid well. Now... Hey, who are you? You're not one of our men. Hawkeye.
That's right, Stanwell.
Well, it wasn't very wise of you, was it? Riding along with us like this, you're as good as a dead man right now. Well, Fitz, take care of him. We lost enough time already. All right, men, on to Kingstown.
Under arrest! Every man stop his rifle!
From this day on, we both will live in peace, in greater friendship and understanding.
Hawkeye, friend of Delaware, receive gratitude of my people.
And mine. I certainly wish I had you in my army. You're sure you won't consider my offer?
Well, I'm afraid I like the woods too much. Maybe someday I'll settle down, but as long as there's fish to catch and game to hunt and new land to see, you understand, Major. Thanks anyway. Aranya.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
From the immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper came stirring tales of the early American frontier, when freedom-loving pioneers were carving a new nation out of an unknown, savage, and untamed wilderness. Stories of those exciting days and of the courage, daring, and devotion of men like Hawkeye, the first of the long rifles, and his tribal brother Chingachgook, the last of the Mohicans.
Iroquois scout like squaw. See nothing, hear nothing.
But that's the third scouting party we've seen.
They like vulture. Find only corpse. How far is settlement?
As far as I could tell from up there, Morgansboro's about a day's journey away.
Closer we come to settlement, more Indian we see. Maybe that's why no message come from settlement in 2 moons.
I've got a feeling there's no maybe about it.
I didn't hear you come out.
Guess you didn't.
Ain't time for you to take over yet?
Your pa wants you.
What does he want?
He'll tell you.
You're not taking the boy. He's too young.
The boy is 19. Older than I was when I took you to wife, Sarah.
Tom's different.
That's because you kept him too close to you, protected him too much.
Would it have been better if I'd let him die like his brother, fighting Indians in the wilderness?
People on the frontier got no choice, Sarah.
He's the only one we've got left. Don't take him with you.
Look, the settlement's surrounded by Indians. We're cut off from the capital. Somebody's got to break through and get help. Only a couple of men can be spared. I'm one of them, and I want Tom to be the other.
But it's too soon. He's not ready.
Not ready for what, Ma?
You and me are going south, Tom.
But the Indians, the woods are full of them.
Well, we'll make it our business to avoid them.
I'd best get some provisions ready for you.
Your ma thinks that maybe I oughtn't to take you along.
Why should she think that?
Oh, figures you're too young. Ain't had enough experience out in the woods yet.
Then it's about time I got some, ain't it?
That's the boy.
Goodbye, Will. Take care of yourself.
We'll be back soon, Sarah.
Goodbye, dear.
Good luck, Will.
Bye.
You'll
Keep
like
your powder dry,
Bye.
boy. Bye.
Good luck to you.
Bye. Bye. Tired?
No, but I keep on wondering what's going to happen to us.
Well, worrying won't stop nothing from happening.
Well, I can't help it.
You'll have to. far as I can see, there are only 4 of them. Now use the tree for cover and keep firing.
Where are you going?
Round them. Maybe I can take them from the side.
But
Do as you're told. Make sure you keep them busy.
There's no more shots.
I think is not Hunter.
No, the only thing being hunted in this territory now is scalps. It's not out of our way. Should we take a look?
Our blood has flowed together, my brother. I know Hawkeye go many moons to pick up fallen sparrow, even if not on way.
How about you?
I like sparrow.
Might have had some friends. You better take a look around. Are you hurt bad?
Just a flesh wound. Might have had a lot worse if you hadn't come along. First time I ever seen a white man traveling with a red skin.
Well, you can't judge a man by the color of his skin. Besides, he's a Mohican, not an Iroquois. Were you headed for Morgansboro?
I just come from there. We're needing some help. Them Iroquois are trying to starve us out.
Iroquois fly like mist. Fine rifle.
That's a nice-looking weapon. Too good for an Iroquois. Were you traveling with someone?
My son.
Iroquois kill?
No. Might have been better if they had.
You didn't have a chance. Nobody would have had a chance. There was just too many of them.
You sure your pa was killed?
The arrows were as thick as falling leaves. He was hit right off. I saw him go down.
How'd you manage to get away?
I got the cover. Played dead. The woods were full of Indians. I was lucky to get back here. Nobody can get through.
Not if they turn tail and run.
You'd better clear the cabin. Morgan's lost a lot of blood.
Well, what about the rest of us? What about getting word to the capital?
Come nightfall, Chingachgook and I will be leaving.
Guess you're proud, naming your son a coward before everyone.
He is a coward.
Jim, I'm ready to take my turn, stand and watch.
You ain't got a turn.
Why not?
You might see an Indian out there.
Well, reckon you're here for them provisions, Hawkeye.
Yeah, we'll be leaving in a few hours.
Well, ain't much we can spare. Larder's getting mighty low. There, these ought to see you through till you get to the capital. Don't want you taking time off going hunting.
You don't seem as dead set against the boy as the other settlers here, do you?
Well, if you mean do I mind us hanging around, the answer's no. Used to be a horsebreaker. Learned that the finest yearling can be mighty skittish and undependable. Don't stop him growing into a fine horse, though.
If you give him a chance.
If you're talking about me, there's no need to whisper. Everybody in Morgansboro knows I'm a coward. You won't have to put up with me much longer.
The way I got it figured, it should take Chingachgook and me about 3 days to get through. And when we get back, I hope it'll be with troops and provisions to carry you through the winter.
Getting past the Indians ain't going to be easy. Maybe some of us ought to go along with you.
More men go. Harder to get through.
Besides, you'll need every man you got if they decide to attack.
That's right,
Suppose you and Chingachgook don't get through. What do we do then?
Hang on to your prayer book. Keep your powder dry.
Right. I'll keep mine dry.
Not shoot. He's not Iroquois. Make too much noise for Indian.
You're right, Chingachgook.
I'm not going back. I'll never go back.
If Chingachgook and I were Iroquois, your scalp would be dangling from a belt about now.
What do I care?
Young brave, not have right to throw away life.
And why not?
Life belonged to tribe.
My particular tribe's made it pretty clear I've got no use for mine.
On the frontier, every man's life is of some use.
Supposing the man hates the frontier, hates everything about it. The people, the dirt, the danger.
You really feel that way about it?
Why do you suppose I left Morgansboro?
If you're headed for the capital, that's where we're going. 3 rifles are better than 2.
I'm a coward. I wouldn't be any help to you.
There's no sense in getting into an argument about it. We just want you to go along with us, that's all.
I hope you don't regret it.
We go. I feel danger ahead, in forest.
Can't we go across the lake by canoe?
No, we can't. The lake's frozen. It would take an extra day to go around it. People of Morgansboro might not be able to hold out that long.
Too late for powwow now.
remember what I said? 3 rifles are better than 2?
But I've never...
My brother shoot rifle.
Ain't much good with a rifle. The mine's loaded if you want to use it.
Reload those guns and keep your eyes peeled.
Push arrow through. Break off.
It's gonna hurt.
I know.
All right?
Stop here.
How's your leg feel?
Not hurt much.
Just the same, we'll rest here for a while. Tom, I don't see any reason why we can't have supper, do you?
No. I'll gather wood for a fire.
No. No fire. Iroquois see smoke.
Only a small piece of venison left.
Yeah. That is pretty small.
Well, why didn't you say it? The reason we're so short is because I didn't bring any provisions.
Tom, if I'd have thought it, I would have said it.
You don't have to give me any protection. Or give me any of your provisions either. I didn't even help you fight the Iroquois when they attacked, when it was my life at stake just as much as yours.
Tom, these aren't my provisions. They were given to us by the people of Morgansboro.
We get lost?
Yeah, it happened when we left the river. Trees are so thick, you can't see where you're going. Someone's going to have to climb a tree and find out where we are.
Possum not climb tree with wounded leg.
Yeah. How are you at climbing, Tom?
Oh, I don't know that I'd be as good as you at figuring out where we are, Hawkeye.
Well, when Chingachgook and I are alone, why, he's the one who usually does the climbing.
Why?
When I was a young'un, I fell and got hurt pretty bad, and, well, I haven't done much climbing since.
You mean you're afraid to climb a tree?
Well, if you put it that way, I guess I am.
But a brave man like you...
All brave men afraid sometime. My brother looked deep into heart of white brave. Sometimes bird carry tomahawk. Iroquois.
They're blocking the trail to the capital.
Yeah, the forest is thick with them. There's only one thing to do, Tom. Chingachgook and I will try to draw them off. We'll get as close as we can and start shooting.
But that...
That'll make them go after us and give you a chance to make a run for it. Take the high ground above the trail. You should get past them without any trouble.
But that means you and Chingachgook won't have a chance of getting out alive.
Must get word to capital.
You mean to say you'd sacrifice yourself for me? For the people of Morgansboro? People you hardly know?
The way we look at it, Tom, people on the frontier are building a future. It's worth fighting for, even dying for. This is about close enough. That darn fool, he's trying to draw off the Iroquois to himself. Darn if it isn't working.
Young brave, clear trail for us. As fast as Dive of Eagle, he become man.
He's cleared the trail for you.
You stay?
I figure he's going to be needing some help. How's your leg?
Leg is fine. If my blood brothers stay, I stay.
You said yourself someone's got to get to the capital. If anyone can get through those Iroquois, it's you.
Why aren't you on your way to the capital getting help from Morgansboro?
Chingachgook's taking care of that. I figured you might need a little company.
You know something? I do.
If you still want to try and make it to the capital, I'll keep him busy while you make a run for it.
I'm through running.
Tom, look. Boy, am I glad to see them. I'm just about out of powder.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the road to the capital's open now.
It's the road to Morgansboro I'm thinking about now, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye and your Indian brother, I'll always be in your debt for saving this settlement and for giving me back a son.
Seeing you all together again is thanks enough for us. Bye.